Merry Christmas and welcome to another festive season recap on My.Na cars. As the year winds down, we're taking a joyride back through 2025, the highlights, the surprises, and the moments that revved up our season. Tonight, we revisit some of the biggest motoring events we covered, and trust us, it's a ride worth buckling up for. I am Diana Master, and we'll be right back right after this. Now, this was our top performing episode of 2025, and it's easy to see why. The MVA Fund opened its defensive driving demonstration to the public, giving lucky attendees a chance to win vouchers for full classes. It was fast-paced, eye-opening, and honestly thrilling to watch from behind the camera. Let's rewind to that action-packed day.
We are going to emergency brake. I'll say go on the other side again. Emergency brake. We only have the first thing speed. The most important thing is your sitting position. As long as you can't behind the wheels, you are just your sitting position. As long as when you maintain your vision, you hold your steering wheel there. The situation when it comes, the kid will just the first thing that will come, the ball rolling the road. The next thing is the key. You are driving your 60 km per hour. It requires you to brake emergency brake. If you start with a clutch, that's not an emergency brake. The moment you start with a clutch, you will be delayed to brake that car and to not help you to avoid the crash or to turn the scooter. What we do is first, you are driving normal, you hit your brake, you're going to demonstrate, and you remain in that position. First, brake in, then clutch last. And when you hit the brake, you must remain in this position, right? Remain there. Why is his hand here? Sorry? To keep the wheel straight. And to avoid the car to go on the side, on coming traffic, or to the brake, or to bump the steering on the other side. So this position, that's why we say it's very much important to maintain 10 to 2 or 9 to 3. You brake, by then, when you talk about a proper sitting position, you look for your support from your seat. But then it will give you more power, energy to hit that brake. That car will brake within that distance, within 10 meters, even 7 meters, so to say. Yeah? Yes. So what he's going to do now is going to demonstrate again. You drive, you come driving 60 km per hour in the cross. You hit the brake and that car must stop within 10 meters. Yes.
You want to say
very simple thing. Emergency brake does not require a handbrake. Bring your automatic car. No, don't worry. Bring your automatic car. We have automatic car. We'll demonstrate. It doesn't have a clutch, but it has a brake. 2 in 1, brake and the clutch. You hit it once. That's why we say a brake does not kick out. When you feel like the brake is kicking you out, it's just doing its job. It's doing it.
life is unpredictable and one needs to be protected against any eventuality. Get Santam legal access from as little as 50 Namibian dollars a month for when you find yourself in need of legal representation due to civil cases, criminal prosecution, and family matters such as divorce, child maintenance, and custody. It also covers labor disputes, disciplinary hearings, and unfair dismissal or retrenchment. With Santam Legal Access, you'll receive free legal advice on almost every legal aspect, whether the specific matter is covered by your policy or not. For true peace of mind and legal protection when you need it most, call us on 061 292 8000. Santam. This is freedom.
Now, one of Namibia's most iconic motoring traditions got even bigger this year. Nearly 80 vintage beauties rolled onto the auction floor as the Old Wheelers Club teamed up with Auction Dynamics for another unforgettable showdown. My.Na Cars had the exclusive pit lane access as we explored the cars, the collectors, and the stories behind these timeless machines. Let's relive the nostalgia. So for those of you that want to get into the more technical stuff and those of you that want to know more about the cars that are being auctioned, I am joined by Luton. He is also an auctioneer, but he's going to be talking more of the technical stuff. How are you doing, Luton?
Rather administrative side.
Okay, the administrative
for this auction,
side.
Auctioneer, and then from the admin side for this auction. Diana, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, so thank you for you guys as well for being here today.
Okay, all right. So, fun fact, he's also a radio veteran, so I'm a little nervous, but we're talking cars today. He's not here to mock me. But anyway, Luton, let's get into some of the cars that are being auctioned. Are there any, or rather, what are some of the standout models of the cars being auctioned?
I think the standout models, we're actually here at them now.
Okay.
That Shelby Cobra Backdraft is one of the standout cars for the auction that we are going to have on the 16th of August. This Saturday, auction starts at 10 o'clock and the registration from 8 o'clock. And then this Mustang as well. Beautiful cars. A beautiful car. So we had one last year on the auction, a 1969 model. This one is his 1968 model. Also a V8 Mustang, licensed, brilliant vehicle. Both of these vehicles, I think, is going to be a standout on the auction. And then our Land Cruisers every year, they do well.
Of course, the Land Cruisers. Are we really surprised? No.
No, not in Namibia. With the Land Cruisers, the thing is with the Land Cruiser in Namibia, it's kind of custom made for Namibia. I don't know.
Exactly.
So
yes.
if you want to go to the farm, if you're going to Swakopmund or Henty's Bay or wherever you're going, a Land Cruiser will take you there, and it's going to take you there for years and years to come. So that's some of the standout vehicles that we have.
Now, speaking of the Land Cruisers, right? Of course, people were very upset when the automatic version came out.
A lot of people were
upset. A lot of people were upset.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. So for those that were upset, they can just come and get.
Yeah, get a Land Cruiser
yes.
here. One of the Land Cruisers that we have, the one that's in the middle now from where we're standing, actually has power steering, came from Australia a long time ago.
Wow.
And it has power steering, so it drives like a modern car, but even you're still in an old wheeler.
Okay.
So, it's a brilliant
Love
car.
it.
I think to work with that car on the farm or go to Swakopmund and have a fishing trip or whatever, that is a brilliant car.
It is. All right. Now, what is the oldest car we have at
the oldest car we have is what we call a Woody. So the whole car is made out of wood. It's the DKW Auto Union Woody, and it was also the first car with the name brand Combi. We know the Volkswagen Combi.
Yes.
So the Woody is also, it was stated as a combi, and it's a 1936 model.
Oh my goodness.
Coming from 1936, and here's the best of all, it's not a project car, still running in perfect condition.
Whoa.
Standing next to I don't know, have you seen the like we call it in Afrikaans, the koets?
Yes, yes, I did.
So it's the
had
one next
fun.
to that. So it's
Okay.
called the Woody or the Woody Combi, the DKW Auto Union, and it's made out of wood. Most of the car, the body of the car, is made out of wood, still in a perfect running condition.
Wow.
I had a big problem starting the car. I had to call the owner because you put on the ignition
Yes.
and you can't get it started.
So now you're wondering.
Eventually I called him, what's going
What's
on?
going
He
on?
said on the left-hand side, there's a little button that you should press with your foot.
Oh.
So you start the car with your foot, which is
Oh,
quite
wow.
an interesting fact.
Wow,
about that car.
that is very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've spoken about some of the cars, some of the oldest cars that are here, which one is the one that you would want to walk away from this auction with?
Most probably the car that I would like is number one, this Land Cruiser with a power steering, because it's so
Okay.
easy to drive.
Yes.
But because I'm a Nissan fan, Datsun
Oh.
was Nissan.
Okay.
Well, it started as Datsun. The Datsun Patrol 1975 model, that thing is beautiful. It looks like a Land Cruiser from the front. If you walk besides the vehicle, it looks like a Land Rover, and from the back it looks like a Datsun. But,
Nice.
yeah, I think that's
Nice.
also a very good bucket to have on the farm. And then, yeah, the Shelby Cobra. Guys, if I had the
Shelby
money,
Cobra.
definitely.
Like-
The interesting fact about this Shelby is that this one is, I think, one of the few vehicles that can still be financed through the bank
Oh, wow.
because it has so many certifications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can still be financed through the bank, and I think that's a quite interesting thing to say at an old wheelers event or old wheelers auction. I think it's the first time we had a car of this caliber that can still be financed.
High octane? Check. High adrenaline? Double check. Plenty of smoke, spinning wheels, and roaring engines? Absolutely. The 2025 Motorsport Expo lit up Windhoek as the Tony Rust racetrack transformed into a playground for patrol heads. It was the city's ultimate motorsport weekend, full of speed, spectacle, and pure passion. Here's your backstage pass. Toxic Drifter Eon69 is joining me today. Eon, how are you doing?
Good afternoon. Very well, thanks, and yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's
All right,
awesome.
so we are here. We're having a lot of fun, I assume.
Definitely.
Definitely. It's been a
yes.
great afternoon.
It has been. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about your drifting journey. How long have you been drifting?
Okay. So to start off, I bought my car in 2021 and started rebuilding it. And yeah, today we're standing here, all painted, ready for Tony Rust racetrack for today and tomorrow, and just have fun and put up a good show.
And put up a good show. Okay, so you've been drifting for how long? In years?
4 years.
4 years.
4
okay,
years, yes.
okay. And how has the journey been so far? What got you into drifting in the first place?
So since my teenage days, I've been into motorsports, and it's just every petrolhead should know, if the fever is there, you've got it, and it's just really amazing sport. Yes, that is about it. What I have
That
for
is
now.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say is the most difficult part? Because obviously I can't ask you what's the most fun part. We've seen it.
Yes.
We've heard the fun part.
100%.
But what would you say is one of the most challenging parts of being a drifter?
Getting sponsors. That's the most difficult part, I would say. You've got to be committed. Each and every race got to be there, and it's not always possible. But we try to do our best. But yeah, we're not too competitive. Us as a toxic drift team, we are out for fun and not for competition.
Okay, so it's
Yes.
just strictly for fun.
Mostly fun, yes.
Mostly for fun. Now, let's talk about this beast that you have here. Obviously, you did say you bought this back in 2021, but let's walk us through some of the modifications that you made to the car.
Okay, so basically it's mostly fiberglass, the boot lids, the side skirts, the bonnet, everything is fiberglass. The engine, what we have in is a 1.5 JZ, so that means the head is a 1 JZ head and the block is a 2J. I've got some forged internals. We're running an ECU master, fuel management, power on 1.5 bar boost, around 380 kilowatts on the back wheels. So yes, that's about it.
Okay, that's about it. And what model is the car?
This is a 2002 Nissan Silvia S15.
Okay, so how much money went into modifying this beast?
Is my wife watching?
Okay, no. She doesn't need to know. It's fine. We'll cut it here. We'll cut it here. One cool thing that I noticed in your car, though, is there's a sticker that says "No airbags. We die like real men." Absolutely
100%,
fantastic.
yes. That's
All
true.
right, Ian, thank you so very much for taking the time to have this interview. Any other words, anything that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Just a big shout out to Bradley from BPR Racing. Thank you for making this day possible. We do appreciate it, and thank you for your efforts.
Awesome.
Let's do our best. Thank you.
Ian, all the best. Please stay safe.
Thank you, we'll do.
Alrighty, stick around, viewers. We'll be right back right after this.
Okay, let's show you what we got. So, we've got the 1.5 JZ. We're running a GT35 turbo, standard intake, 1000cc injectors. We've got some forged internals, pistons and con rods. It's all forged. We deleted off the power steering pump and went electrical. It's more efficient, and that's basically it. Right on the interior, it's basically quite simple. Like you can see, we're running an ECU master. I've got some fan switches, some lights, some strobe lights, some mechanical gauges just to monitor my temperatures on oil and pressures.
Now, it was all about empowerment under the hood. Pulse Events hosted an educational, confidence-boosting session where women learned essential car care skills, from changing a tire to understanding dashboard warning lights. This wasn't just an event, it was a movement that made women feel equipped, confident, and seen. Let's just take a look back.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to yet another fun-filled and exciting episode of My.Na Cars. Of course, I'm very, very excited to be joined by the head innovator and founder of Pulse Events, Chisenga Mavuku. Hi, how are you doing?
Good evening, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
All right, so last week you hosted the She Drives Mastering Car Maintenance Initiative. Tell me about that. What inspired the idea?
Okay, so the idea was actually inspired by me, the head procrastinator of procrastinators. I've been procrastinating to get my license, so I figured, why don't I take a bunch of accountability partners with me while I actually try and tick this one item off my vision board again, because I've been trying to for the past, 5 years?
5 years, yes.
So learners, natis, everything, and then time to drive, I'm like, oh, okay. So I also thought I probably am not the only one that is suffering with this. So let's make it fun and get the items off the vision board, put some faith into it, and actually get working. So while we do that, we also have some fun and some bubbly. Non-alcoholic, of course, but yes.
All right, so run me down what happened throughout the event.
All right, so it was very nice, firstly. The girls really came all dressed up. and ready. Firstly, all the ladies looked so lovely. That's
Yes.
one thing. We had quite a number of partners on board. They were also so very generous. We had Modern Driving School on board that was actually giving away driving school vouchers.
Ooh.
We had Learners for You that gave away some vouchers as well. We had M&Z that actually gave us the Mercedes to work on.
Ooh.
So we were changing tires on a Mercedes.
Girl.
We were learning how to change tires on
Girl.
a Mercedes. So yeah, and then we had the Village Garden. That was our venue. We had CIC, which is Annabelle.
Yes.
Yeah, Annabelle, non-alcoholic to promote safe drinking.
Yes,
safe
safe driving.
Yes, safe driving.
That is absolutely
And we
amazing.
had our canapes and our food spread out by the village garden. So yeah, it was really, it was quite interesting.
Absolutely love
Yeah.
to see women coming together to talk about
Yes,
cars. Not
yes,
something that you see
yes.
quite often. And I think as a procrastinator myself for getting your license, that is definitely a good initiative that you
Thank
set
you,
out there.
thank you.
All right, so tell us about the vision and overall objective of this event.
So the vision was not only to learn how to change tires, of course, to get the women networking,
Yes.
to empower women, and to actually encourage women like myself to know that we can do it. It's not just about men. The men don't have to do everything. We need
Yes.
you, men, but we can do it too. So we figured, well, I figured we could actually try and make it fun and include just women. Women empowerment, girl power, over brunch.
Over brunch.
Over brunch.
And ladies love brunch.
Ladies love brunch. Ladies love bubbly.
Yes.
Yeah. And then with a mirk. Just
Yeah.
some elegance in there.
Yes, of course, a lady with a mirk.
A lady
In
with a
Bambu, you
mirk.
say, "Meme winya we shete."
Right, yeah.
Exactly. So you spoke about some speakers that you, of course, had. You created a whole program for women.
Yes.
Run us through that thought process. These different speakers that you had speaking, these different individuals that were there. Run us through that thought process.
All right. When it comes to empowerment, the first woman that comes to my mind on the local platform is Pombili Shilongo. And she was one of our speakers.
Yes.
So she's a very powerful woman herself. And I had to have her on the platform. And I was grateful that she did get
Indeed.
on the program as well. And she not only was the MC, but she also gave the women a few empowerment notes as well.
Yes.
So she kind of shared her energy with us as well. So we needed that energy in the room.
Yes.
And then we have Maria. Maria Enkel was the first female mechanic,
Ooh.
certified female mechanic in Namibia. So MNZ as well was very generous with this one by giving Maria a platform also to show ladies that we can do it too because she's a
can
lady.
do it.
So it was an event by ladies
Yes.
for ladies. So yeah. And then I think that is about all. With the presenters, we had 99 FM as well. To just bring that energy as well.
Of course,
So
of
we
course.
had 99 FM on board as well. And yeah.
That's absolutely amazing to hear. Absolutely love that you curated a program dedicated to women. Of course, having Pombili Shilongo, who not only is an inspiration, but also the Mercedes Namibia brand ambassador. And the first mechanic, run me through that. How did you find her? How did you actually, where did you find her? How did you find out she is the girl?
God just said, go there.
Go there.
Go there. Yeah. To be honest, if anything, it's not a coincidence. It was just a matter of alignment. I walked into MNZ. So basically, long story short, I won a competition that was run by MNZ last year, a Valentine's competition. All right. And I'm like, I took a ride in a Merc, and I'm like, okay, Merc is on my vision board also. So I
Yes.
walked into MNZ and I asked them, okay, I have this idea. Would you allow? And they said yes. And then one of the members also mentioned, oh, we also have Maria, so we can also throw in Maria into your program. That's how I found her.
Let's talk about a comeback worth celebrating. Caltex officially returned to the Namibian market, and we were there as the iconic star lit up Windhoek once again at the new Caltex subway service station on Mandume Demufayo and Julius Nyerere. Let's visit the moment Caltex roared back to life.
Perfect. Awesome. Very nice. Great stuff. Great, great, great.
And Yaku said everything. Let's feel the journey.
Only continue our growth as a reliable energy partner, but also directly serve the everyday Namibian consumer through safe, efficient, and high-quality fuel, retail, and convenience offerings. When we started this journey, the vision was bold: to create a national retail fuel network that not only meets the world-class standards through the partnership with Chevron and the Caltex brand, but also reflects local ownership, local investment, and a deep commitment to Namibia's long-term future.
And that's it for this week's episode of My.Na Cars. Let us know what your favorite recap moment was from this episode. From me, Diana Master, your favorite passenger princess, it's a wrap, and I'll catch you guys again next week, same time, same place.